Hey guys, and welcome back to another awesome video with your host, as always, good old Jim Boy. Now we've got a couple of figures we're gonna open today. We got Bret Hart, Wrestlemania Elite, and we got Hulk Hogan there with his war bonnet and license plate. Random, I know, but we're gonna get into these. So I'm gonna start with this Bret Hart WrestleMania figure. Now I know it's been out a long time, but you know, when I went on a toy hunt a little while ago, it was sat there for a tenner. I thought, you know what, I'm not overly fussy on that specific figure. But I thought, you know what, for a tenner, you can't go wrong. You can't say no. So I thought, you know what, I'll grab it. So I'm going to get into this and we will take a closer look at it. Now, while I'm just opening this and trying to get into it, we'll have a little chat about it. Now, this is Bret Hart in his attire from WrestleMania 26, which is when he had that kind of little match against old Vinnie Mac himself. So here we are, we've got the figure out. This comes with some Vince McMahon Build-A-Figure parts. I think it's just them legs there. Yeah, just them legs. It's got it, you know, it's got the red line around what it comes with. So yeah, just those legs there are Vince McMahon's legs. So I will get them out. And there we have a pair of legs. Now, oh yeah, they do move. At first I thought, oh, they look like basic legs, like you just go back and forwards, but they do actually move sideways. They just seem to have like a bit of a different look to how most Elite legs look. But anyway, there we are. There's Vince McMahon's legs. This is the only figure I've got from that set. What else was in that set? I can't even remember. Shawn, Austin, and AJ. Yeah, I don't have any of those figures in, not from that set anyway. But anyway, we're going to get into the rest of it. So he's got a couple of spare hands as accessories. They're like Mike holding hands, and then the hands that he's got on are like the full clenched fist hands, because we all know he wants to punch Vince McMahon, don't we? Try and get these hands out. Christ, these hands are in there good. Christ, I can't even get these hands out. Oh, there's one out, it's falling out. Right, so I'll just show you the hands. As always, I know everyone knows what bloody Mike holding hands look like, but there we are. Stick them down there, and we will move on to the figure itself. And there he is. There he is, old man Bret. Yeah, it's a shame to see our favourites get older and older, isn't it? Now, I mean, this is from WrestleMania 26. What we're on now, WrestleMania 39 coming up. So 14 years ago this was. He seemed old then. Obviously, he's even older now. I actually had the privilege of meeting Bret last year back at WrestleFest, which was on in Cardiff when Clash at the Castle was on. So that was an honour. I got to meet Bret for the first time ever. The trouble is, you never know from this generation how long they've got left. So if you get a chance to meet them, go and meet them. I never got to meet my favourite Razor Ramon or Scott Hall, whatever you want to know him as. And obviously he died last year, so I never got to meet him, unfortunately, which is sad. I know they say never meet your heroes, but Christ, come on, I would have liked to have met him. He was my favourite. But anyway, there's Bret. Like I say, I'm not overly fussy on the face scan. It's kind of true-ish to life, I suppose. But, you know, I don't know. I was never struck on this kind of whole ensemble attire, anything really. But yeah, it was just back when he had that little match with Vince McMahon at WrestleMania 26. But yeah, there we are. He's got a cloth shirt on, which I like the cloth shirts better than the plastic shirts, so that is a bonus. He's got his sort of traditional pink and black wristbands on there, some black elbow pads. Obviously there are some knee pads just under there, but they're just molded into the leg, into the trouser leg. So that's not, you can't remove any of these or anything. black boots, white socks, well, more like black sneakers, I suppose. His brown hair, his traditional brown hair. See, that velcros off at the back, the t-shirt. I'm not going to go too much detail, but yeah, there's obviously his back. I'm going to leave the t-shirt on. I'm not going to get too much into this. It's been out a long time now, this figure. Most people even know what it looks like or don't really care. So so there's that figure, Bret the Hitman Hart. It's there now. It's in the collection. What's he going to do about it? No, but this is the figure that we really want to be looking at today. This is Hulk Hogan's Elite 96 series figure. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. This is, he's got his license plate. He's got his war bonnet. Actually, he's wearing his war bonnet. The only thing he doesn't have in this pack, by the looks of it, is that red thing there. You see that? I don't know if it's like a lifeguard thing or something. I'm not really sure. Whatever that is there, he don't have that. But he's got his traditional sort of like do-rag, what he would wear. He's got a few sets of spare hands, a license plate for some reason, and yeah, the war bonnet. So we're going to get into this figure. This figure, I do believe, is based on... I don't think he used this very much, this like war bonnet attire. I'm going to refer to it as. I think this is kind of when he was... If I'm not mistaken, he started it wearing this in 1988. I'd imagine it was only that year as well. He didn't carry it over very far. Apparently it started when he had his beef, or his feud, whatever you want to call it, with Bad News Brown. And then I think Hogan went to declare war on the WWF. Something along those lines. I know it was 1988. I was born in 1986. I was 2 when it happened, so you just kind of got to go back and look over history to see what it was all about, really. But anyway, we'll get into it. There is his sort of traditional looking do-rag. Obviously, a very nice, proper Hogan attire there. Hulk rolls on it with the WWF logo, obviously without the F, but you know what I mean, the block logo. We'll stick that down there. And Terry Funk just fell over. He's got a few spare hands. He's got Mike holding hands. He's got hands that do that, because obviously he likes to do that, doesn't he? And then he's got closed fist hands. So we'll just get these bad boys out. There's the Mike holding hand, or one of them. There's another Mike holding hand. There's one clenched fist. There's not 2 of these, by the way. There's just one clenched fist. And then there's one open palm. Because we all know how he likes to pose. He likes to do the sort of that thing, doesn't he? So, yeah. Right, I don't know if there's any plastic bits holding him in. No, there's not any plastic bits holding him in. There's just a rubber band around his chest to hold in the license plate. Which, by the way, as luck would have it, I happen to have one of those. There we are, Hulkster, California. So there we go. Just a little fun fact for you that I've got one of those license plates for some reason. Let's get Hulk Hogan out. Let's get him. Take a look. Right, so here he is. I don't know why he's kind of stood a bit like hand on his hip. I gotta laugh. Was he like that in the box? Look how he is. That's funny, that. I don't know why he's posed like that for, but that's funny. Anyway, so there we are. Let's... I can't keep him like that. Ooh. Right. Anyway, right. Let's turn his hand. There he is. Listen, we've got a load of Hulk Hogans. I've unboxed loads of Hulk Hogans on this channel. A lot of them are very, very similar, just with a few changes. This one's no different. He's got the hot dog tan. He's in his traditional yellow and red attire. Red knee pads, yellow boots, yellow trunks. The difference with this one is, obviously, he's got his war bonnet on, and he's got the license plate. But we'll take a closer look at him. Obviously, there's no spare heads or anything in this one. But you know what? I gotta say, that war bonnet, that actually does. Now I've got it out of the box and look at it. That actually does look really cool. I actually really, really like that war bonnet. I just noticed as well, that's like a fist on top. I don't think I noticed that before. That on top there, it's like a fist with a, it looks like it's got like a star ring on it. But yeah, that, can you just make that out there? I think you can just about make that out, can't you, what I'm saying? Yeah, if I look at that, see? It's like a fist on the top of the war bonnet, but that is a classic Hogan figure, but that war bonnet is actually really cool. I'm assuming it does come off. Yeah, there we go. It does come off, and it really reveals his bald head with his tiny little comb over. What's that all about? Why did you even put that on there, Mattel? Has everyone got that on theirs, or was that just like they've brushed a random bit of paint over the top of Hogan's head there? It'd be interesting to know, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you've got this figure. Does yours have them just little random bits of stroke of paint there? Like, why have they done Hogan like that? Oh, that's hilarious. But anyway, there's the war bonnet a bit closer up off of Hogan's head. It's got Hulkster writ across the yellow bit there. Spin it round. It's a soft rubber, which is nice. But yeah, it looks really, really cool. And there is Hogan. I'll tell you what, let's take off this elastic band. Let's just snip that off very carefully. Get that off. And he's also got, I almost forgot to mention, his like his big chain with the cross on it there. But yeah, classic Hogan look. Like I say, it's just got the differences, the war bonnet and the license plate, really. Apart from that, it's like a Hogan that we've had a couple of times before. It's basically this figure again, just with a few extra bits, really. They are really pumping out the Hogans lately, aren't they? Obviously the face is different, but I don't know if this one came with different heads. I can't remember if this one came with, it might have just been the Ultimate. But the Ultimate was basically these as well, just with extra accessories. There's the top of Hogan's head on that one. On this one, he doesn't have so much hair, but anyway, there we go, guys. There we go. There's Hulk Hogan with a war bonnet. So yeah, there we are. That is my unboxing for the day. Bret Hart and Hulk Hogan. I'm going to leave it there. If you like the video, hit the like button. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you thought to these figures. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done already. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.